So it is that time of the year again, the 6th of December, and Holiday Ops has just begun. With it obviously comes Christmas boxes, and I am going to be opening over 300 in this video. However, I want you to be all aware that I did not spend any money on these boxes. I got 160 given me from Wargaming, and then someone very kindly in my community then gifted me 150. With that being said, obviously Christmas period is very expensive for most people, and spending it on boxes is not always a good idea. So please, before we even watch this video, just spend responsibly if you do go ahead and buy boxes. I am very, very well aware of the position I am in, and I want to thank you all for being able to, well, for me to be able to do this, really. So thank you very much, and we'll begin with the video where my chat knows everything, apparently. Right, are we ready, chat? Let's begin. The first 39 boxes. I've already opened one by mistake, but let's go. I need to speed this up. Wait, hang on. 5 items. Open. 4. See, already we've got tanks. Not the tanks that we need. Shall I move the webcam down a bit? I mean, you won't be able to see box 5, but I can't really move this webcam anywhere else. All right, another 5. I don't think we do it. I don't think we get it in under 40. Well, in 49 boxes. I mean, we've nearly got all the low tier ones. Oh. Wait, is it a tank or... Oh. It's actually a tank. Right. Gamba, gamba, gamba. Oh, bloody hell. Man, I hate this thing. Choose outcome. Well, it was under 50 boxes, so complete prediction. Congratulations. Now we start a new prediction. Man, this bloody thing with its 18-second reload for one shell. So look, if we go back to boxes now, it is reset. We have another 50 boxes where will I get a tank in under these amount? Okay, so in 49 boxes, do I get a tank? That's the question. Gambling in-game and on stream. Right, has everybody voted? Are we all ready to go again? Right, another 50 boxes. Off we go. Oh, we got some 3D, whatever it's called, attachments. Oh. Oh. Skoda skin. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, what the f... Man, I do quite like... I like the skin, but I would like it even more if it didn't have this thing at the front. Like, that's the only thing I don't really like about it. Like, we're just going to view the style for a second, okay? I like it if it didn't have this thing at the back and at the front. I think that kind of ruins it a little bit. But apart from that, that's okay. I mean, we're earning a decent amount of gold along the way. So another 3 on this box, and then we're moving on to the next, whatever it is. SU100i. I nearly have every tier 5 in the game, I'm pretty sure. Apart from like a few rare ones. All right, we have 32 more boxes. We're now going to open up the Christmas boxes. 5 at a time, otherwise we'll be here for literal decades. Oh, we're already getting refunded. Lovely. Oh, yes! Yeah! This is what I wanted. This is... You know what? Out of all the boxes, this is what I wanted the most. Oh. You know what, chat? We can stop. I'll see you later. It's over. We've done what we needed to do. I'll see you all later. Where's Manka? It's his style. Look at it, man. Wait. Highly confidential amphibious SPG field trial report. After months of research and fine-tuning of countless prototypes, we've tested an amphibious modification of the M5355 was launched this morning. Despite its impressive performance on the land, the project's inherent flaws became apparent almost immediately upon contact with the water. The failures are, quite frankly, too many to list within the confines of this brief report. But the conclusion is as follows. Work on all amphibious SPG projects is hereby cancelled immediately. Do not attempt to drive the water. I genuinely wonder, with this skin, how many people we're going to see drown on purpose now. That they'll see it and they'll go, oh, Wargaming approves of this now. Apply. All right, we have 30 boxes. How many do we have left? 22. Ah, yes. And to fish out the good old M5355, we now have the Griller. This is not going to make me play the Griller anymore. Right, how many do we have left? 7. Let's open the next 5. Oh. Oh. All right, hang on. We'll open these one at a time, chat. Your points are on the line. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Choose the outcome. Well, it's time for a new prediction. Actually, you know what, chat? You have 2 minutes to vote. I'm going to run ads so that you then have another 30 minutes of ad-free streams, okay? And then you don't have to worry about the ads, okay? You're all voting for... Man, no one's voting for the DZ. If it's a DZ, you're going to win a lot of money. Well, I say money. Tiggy coins. All right, chat. Welcome back from the ads if you were a peasant. I don't know. No. Right, let's see what we get. Are we prepared? Ready? Steady. Open. Oh, wow. It's a tank in the box. Who would have thought? Oh, that is the big fat Toro. Lovely. Well, chat, you, no one voted really for the Toro. Interesting. You've just won a lot of Tiggy coins. Congratulations. So far, chat, you've been correct. Actually, you have actually been correct so far. Because every single time that you voted, it's actually been in under 50 boxes. And then it's been in no. So, I mean, so far you have 100% record of choosing the correct one. And if that's to be believed, I'm getting this in under 50 boxes. So let's see. Opening the next 5, we only have 8 remaining of these. Another 3. Then we're moving on to the boxes that I have a load of. All right, I have 115 of these boxes to open. We need 42 more to get a tank, guaranteed. At this point, I want the extra gold value, you know. Oh, our table, it's our favorite. This is mine and Table's favorite tank. We love this thing. Oh, just look at that. That's so good. Right, another 5. Only 104 boxes left, chat. Of this. Oh, Centurion style. To be fair, this one I think is my favorite out of all of them. I actually quite like this. I like the stealthy look. 22 left until we get a tank, or guaranteed tank. Chat, how are you this good at this? I don't get it. How do you know? This is... How? It would have been even... Man, imagine if I just clicked that and it gave me another tank. Might actually buy the tortoise back just to play it with this style. Where's my style? Oh. Chat, it's kind of a bit ruined. I'm not gonna lie. That's the marks. Why couldn't they just left it with the standard marks? I can't even tell. That just looks like a smudge mark. Look at the rest of the barrel being like snow and stuff. I don't know. Do all the other tanks have snow? Yeah. Okay. Right. Good. All right. You might be able to notice. Anyway, next prediction. Another one under 50 boxes. It has begun. I know it's the tortoise being the hare, but I quite like having the marks to show off. The yes has it at 51%. If you're right with this, chat, by the way, then that is impressive. How many tanks have we got now? 3. We've got the Contradictus, we've got the XM, we've got the Toro. Let's see. Let's see if chat is correct. Have we had any legendary attachments yet? Ah. 2 exterior. No, I don't want to use it right now. Oh. Another epic one. Man, ever since I said about the 3D attachments, it started giving me them. Can I have a tank? Look, let's ask it. Could I have a tank in the next 5 boxes, please, Mr. Box God? I mean, it gave me a tank, to be fair. Not the tier 8 or 9. I'll try it again. Could I have a tank in the next 5 that is between tier 8 and 9? I guess you just ask. Like, you just ask. If you ask, chat, it will give it to you. Right? Just ask, and usually it happens. Right? Chat, you were right again, by the way. I don't know how you're doing this. Like, I genuinely don't know how you're doing this. How many is that? Is that 4, yeah? So we have 1 more. We have the Squall. So, tank in under 50 boxes. You have another minute to predict. Chat, you have a 100% success rate. Will you keep your 100% success rate? I mean, it clearly depends if I ask. You can't get duplicate tier 8s or 9s until you've got them all. Oh, chat's predicted no. Chat, it's more, to be honest with you, it's more about your success rate at this point. You know, like, you're on a 100% track record. If we don't open it, if we open one now in under 50 boxes, your track record is useless. Should I ask for one because it worked last time and then I ruin your track record? Or should I not ask for one? I won't ask. I won't ask. We'll just see if you're correct, chat. We'll just see if you're correct. Harpoon gun, lovely. Do not. Oh, we got the red Christmas tree. Very nice. Do I go for the full red theme in my city again? My city, my village. Oh, pink. All right, how many do we have left? 20 boxes. We're getting close. We're getting close. 15 to go. Oh, chat. you might do it. Oh, right. We're gonna open these one by one. Now this is true gambling. This is. What? No tank. When it goes blue, you'll know that you get a tank if when you open it, it then goes blue, like the color from the light within. If it's blue, that means a tank. 3, 2. Listen, chat, I don't know how you do it, all right? I don't know how you do it. Like, you Now, which tank do you predict is going to be in the next box? All right, let's go and get the scroll. Blue! Imagine if it gave me a different tank. I do love this animation, though. Okay, right. We have 120 remaining. What predictions should we do? Actually, I know how we can do this. How much gold do I have? I have 71,000 gold. So how much gold we earn in 120 boxes? That is going to be the prediction. Listen, chat, you may laugh at me. I don't care. I'm using a calculator for this. 120 times 250 is 30,000 gold guaranteed, yeah? So at minimum, it will be 30,000 gold. 30 to 40k. 40 to 50k, and then like 50k plus. Well, no, more than that actually. 50 to 60k. We'll do like 60k plus, because that means that I would have had like multiple tanks. And what I'll do, I'll have 2 minutes again. We'll start the prediction, and then I'm gonna run an ad. Okay, so the peasants can have an ad. 83% of you. Sorry, hang on. There is 100k worth of points on 60k plus. Do you really think I'm going to get that many tanks? I mean, chat, you haven't been wrong yet. When you have voted, you have yet to be wrong. So, you know, I'm inclined to believe you. But we would need a fair few premium tanks to do that. All right, let's see. What the fuck? Mate, what is that? What? All right, moving on to the right, move. Wait, there's still a guaranteed box. This never used to be a thing. Oh, chat, I've messed up. I didn't realize that the guaranteed reward. Well, fine, you win. Yeah, it's going to be over 60k. No, because in the Halloween boxes and the Waffenträger boxes, as soon as you got all of them, there was no guaranteed reward mechanic for after you unlocked all of them. So I assumed that there was no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dracer. Like, it never used to. Or at least I don't think it used to. It hasn't in any other box. Toro! What is this? Wait. We have 90 boxes remaining. We are gaining a shit ton of gold, and chat is winning the prediction. What was that? Oh, look, legendary. Lovely. Oh, it wasn't a tank. It wasn't a big tank. It's okay. Hang on. How many boxes left? 33 boxes until we're guaranteed another premium. So we're guaranteed another premium out of these. What is going on? All right, we're guaranteed at least another premium out of all of these now as well. What is happening? All right, 28 more. Okay, 55 remaining. Well, chat, you are definitely correct with your prediction, okay? You've definitely won the prediction. How many's left? 13 left. 8 left. 3 left. Oh. Whoa. So is the XM the one that's the most expensive? Or is, no, sorry, not the XM, the Toro, the most expensive. Or is the DZ the most expensive, actually? All right, so we have 25 boxes remaining and 48. How much have I made so far? You know what, chat? You've already done your prediction. Do you reckon I get a tank in the next 25 boxes? That's what we're going to change the outcome to. We've definitely done 60k. You win that prediction. You've won that prediction. Start a new prediction. Tank in 25 boxes. You have 1 minute to vote. What do we think? You're voting no. Oh, you're voting yes. This will be interesting. Just ask for a tank and see what happens. If we get really low, I'll ask. But I can't, you know. No, not any tank. They're obviously a tier 8 to 9. 60% on yes. 25 boxes. Off we go. I need to contemplate what's happening in my life right now, okay? I don't understand what is going on. Right? I have no clue what is happening and how you are somehow so accurate with predictions. I just don't understand. All right, chat. New prediction. Surely this can't be over. There's no way. Like, there's actually no way. There is a new prediction running, chat. Will I get a tank in 20 boxes? This is going to make some insane video, by the way. The comment section is actually not going to be... There's going to be so many tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists in the comment section. Chat, listen, I don't think it's a yes for this one. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think that it's going to be a yes. We have 20k. Who the hell has bid 20k? Jack has bidded 20,000 and 10 Tiggy coins on yes. All right, let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ, I got very worried. 15 boxes remaining, chat. Surely you don't have a 100% track record with this. There's no way. 10 left. 5 left. Right. We're opening these one at a time. Okay, let's see. I don't think it's going to happen though, chat. I think you've messed up on this one. There's 3 boxes left. It's not going to happen. 2 left. 1 left. I don't think it's going to do it. You failed, chat. You failed. You finally lost it. You finally didn't succeed with your track record. How many, though? How much percentage-wise was that? 85%? I don't even remember how many we done. Anyway, let's have a little look at how much we earn. A lot.